Breaking news. Olumide Akpata's future remains uncertain as Kenneth Imansuangbon takes the battle to the appeal court. My country people, I think this has gone to another level. Kenneth Imansuangbon has dragged Olumide Akpata to the Supreme Court over, the primary elections. Now it seems that the fate of Olumide Akpata remains uncertain as the Labour Party governorship candidate ahead of the Edo September 21st election. Yes, we know Kenneth Imansuangbon seeks the disqualification of the Labour Party candidate Olumide Akpata because of some allegations on, the primary elections and how it was conducted. Let's not forget, Olumide Akpata became the winner of the party's governorship primary elections conducted on February 23rd, 2024. This Kenneth Imansuangbon is an aspirant who was running alongside Olumide Akpata for the Labour Party governorship ticket. But Olumide Akpata won the elections fair and square. But Imansuangbon, Kenneth, is saying that the election should be declared null and void. And according to Kenneth Imansuangbon, Akpata is not qualified to contest the primary election because he failed to sign or endorse the indemnity form issued to him by INEC. So he asked the courts to determine if the votes gained in the said primary elections should be voided. So my country people, according to Kenneth Imansuangbon, Olumide Akpata supplied false information to INEC. According to the information provided in their form EC9, he said Akpata claimed to have been Olumide Akpata Anthony, but filled his name to be Akpata Olumide Osabovo. Similarly, his running mates, who said she was born in 1981, claimed to have obtained her first school leaving certificate the same year she was born. She was also alleged to have gotten 3 certificates, OND, HND, and PGD, in the same year in 2005. According to Kenneth Imansuangbon, their actions contravene the provisions of Section 29(5) of the 2022 Electoral Act and Section 18(21) of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Government of Nigeria as amended. He therefore sought for their disqualification from participating in the September 21st governorship elections in Edo State. Now, Kenneth Imansuangbon's suits, accompanied with affidavits in support of his originating sermon. But then a particular court had kicked out Kenneth Imansuangbon's case against Olumide Akpata. I think a court had dismissed Imansuangbon's case. Yes, a court had dismissed Imansuangbon's case. A federal high court in Abuja had dismissed Imansuangbon's case against the former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, who is the governorship candidate of the Labour Party in Edo State, Olumide Akpata, where he narrowly escaped being disqualified from the governorship race because Kenneth Imansuangbon was seeking his disqualification, but the justice had dismissed his suit, noting that his suit was incompetent and lacked merit, and it was lacking in merit. And this, in fact, this is like the second time the suit was being dismissed by a court because Kenneth Imansuangbon was hell-bent on seeking the termination of Olumide Akpata's governorship ambition. So the court had threw out Imansuangbon's case against Olumide Akpata. But we felt it would end there at the Federal High Court when they threw out his case. But we were quite shocked that Imansuangbon has taken this fight to the appeal court. Kenneth Imansuangbon alleged that Akpata had dual citizenship of another sovereign country, that he had dual citizenship, which would make him ineligible to be elected for. He demanded that Olumide Akpata should drop out from the race. But Olumide Akpata, on his own side, denied all the allegations against him by Kenneth Imansuangbon. And these guys are from both the Labour Party. So I'm wondering what's happening with Kenneth Imansuangbon. I'm sure this particular Kenneth Imansuangbon is not the only candidate that fought for the Labour Party's ticket. I am sure there are other contestants and other aspirants. So why is Kenneth Imansuangbon hell-bent on frustrating Olumide Akpata barely few months to the elections? What is really going on? Just barely few months to the elections. What's happening? The elections is just by the corner, September 21st. And you are dragging Olumide Akpata, your party's man, to court over some allegations that are unfounded and no evidence to back up your claims, because because his case lacked concrete evidence. That was why the Federal High Court, the Federal Court, High Court in Abuja, had kicked out his lawsuit against Olumide Akpata because it was lacking in merit. And you still did not end there. You went ahead to appeal, against the judgment. You went to the appeal courts to remove Olumide Akpata. So how would the Labour Party go about it if they should remove Olumide Akpata barely, just few months to the election? How would the Labour Party go about it? The elections is just by the corner. And you are still praying to the courts to disqualify Olumide Akpata when the Labour Party has already gone ahead and chosen. In fact, Olumide Akpata has a running mate. So how will they go about it? Well, my country people, I see this as a distraction on the side of Olumide Akpata. I guess he has a battle to fight. This should be an eternal party issue. Yes, you are aggrieved because you were not chosen by some party delegates to emerge as the Labour Party flag bearer in the Edo State elections. I know you are aggrieved, but some politicians need to learn when they have lost a battle. You've lost the election. Olumide Akpata won the election, and he is running. I mean, he is among the, the top 3 contestants in Edo, Guber election. So at this point, I don't see where this case is really heading to. I don't see where this lawsuit is heading to in Edo State. So I think it's high time Kenneth Imansuangbon take a bow and know that he has lost out of this race. But then he can support Olumide Akpata ahead of the election. Guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.